Is the Premier League dying? With the introduction of Pep Ball, and everybody now has to play out from the back, and there has to be 32 passes before you've got out your own half. Is everybody following the trend? Is every team more or less the same? Is the pace of the game slowing right down? There are one or two exceptions, like your team, Liverpool, who under Klopp like to get the ball forward early. But largely, the crowds are dwindling in atmosphere, not just over at my team, but I hear a lot of home fans now don't have the same support. It's more about money. We've had the introduction of VAR, which is slowing the game down. So the question for the viewers today, and for you and I to chew the fat on, Kanye, is the Premier League dying and is football the same?
No, it's not. Football to me, football is an entertainment sport. It should be there to entertain. It's not now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's lovely to see these beautiful, well-built possession goals, but that's what you see. Keeping the ball, it's not the same. I've watched one of the lads play, his son play the other day, and they're all trying to play like that. All playing out from the back. The team we played in the semi-final the other day, like they conceded 2 goals from playing out from the back for the goalkeeper. Like, what are you doing? Just why? And you know, when you're playing them and you think you couldn't play. So when you look at the Premiership, yeah, you know what? It's technically the better players, comparable with the best in the world. Why are you all playing the same way? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean you're a singer. You would understand as a singer, there are certain ways to sing that you are not good at. There are certain ways to sing that you're outstanding at. But that doesn't mean that someone else is wrong. So why would you want everyone sounding like, oh, I just want to be like Michael Lever? I mean, we all want to be like Michael Lever, but like, everyone has their own style, their own technique. That's how it used to be. Now, I mean, did you see I don't know if you've seen the Ruben Diaz when he was saying about Southampton got the draw against Man City? Oh, well, they don't come to... Hey, fuck off. Everyone has a different style. It's up to you as the players. One of your players, it costs more than Southampton's squad. It's up to you to go and get the goal. Go and do something. Mate, fuck off with that bullshit. But it's just boring. You have to play 10 players behind the ball, or everyone plays with... What happened to the old-fashioned wingers? You know what I mean? You used to have 4-4-2 to create the space. I genuinely don't enjoy watching football nowhere near as much as before. Don't know what your thoughts are.
Exactly the same. And I think case in point is the time of recording this is Monday the 20th of May, Tuesday the 20th of May today. A couple of weeks ago, we had an outstanding game. Did you see the game between Barcelona and Inter Milan, both legs?
I've seen highlights because I was working, but yeah, like that's attack. And I genuinely thought that Inter would be the classic Italian defense, and they weren't. There was sturdy, but they were like, come at me. I'll see the space. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, I find the English game now, particularly in the Premier League, to be boring. You mentioned there about an amateur team you saw that gave away 2 goals. Again, the time of recording, we've just had Premier League fixtures on Saturday and Sunday. My team on Saturday lost to Nottingham Forest. Did you see the first goal for Forest that Areola gave away? Did you see any of the game? So this playing out from the back now under Potter and under, like the topic says, all the teams do. Areola had the ball at his feet, looked around, had options upfield, just outside the box, changed his mind and spotted Guido Rodriguez, who is slower than Minan, and he tried to literally play a side-footed pass, like an hospital ball into him, and Morgan Gibbs-White spotted it, nipped in between, took it off, like intercepted the ball and put it into an empty net. That's it. Straight away, you're 1-0 down because you're faffing about with a ball. I think the game's got boring. They used to say this was the elite league. This was the best league in the world. When you look at some of the results overseas, when you look at the European games I just referenced, I feel like it's getting boring. Now, next argument for or against on whether the Premier League is getting boring. I'll also reference what happened in the weekend. We had a situation where Elanga took a free kick sort of outside the box on the left wing, just outside the box. He whipped it towards the goal. Dominguez was in an offside position. For me, he was interfering with play in that the ball was heading towards him. The keeper was unsighted. He ducked out the way of the ball and it went over his shoulder. And Milenkovic got a touch on it and it went in the goal. and there was a 6-minute, 45-second VAR review. Now, VAR it's in existence for other European countries, obviously not in existence in the Championship. It caused a problem twofold. The first problem was you could see he was offside, but it was 6.5 minutes before the Forest fans could celebrate the goal. They're going for Champions League still. They needed the 3 points, yeah? We couldn't get on with the game. The game was delayed. Everyone was standing around waiting to see what happened. They now have this semi-automated offside system. For that exact goal, the semi-automated offside lines of communication went down. So they had to go back to drawing lines. And then even though you got technology, like we've said on other episodes, it's in the hands of human beings on how they interpret it. First of all, don't you think they've killed the buzz for Nottingham Forest there? Don't you think they've killed 6.5 minutes of the game? And what's your opinion on if you're a goalkeeper and you're unsighted because a player's standing right in front of you, but he ducks, the ball goes over his shoulder and you see it from literally there? Is that not interfering with play?
We'll go backwards for the goalkeeper point of view. As a defender, yeah, I've held the line. You're offside. How are you not interfering with play? If I have to react because you're there, what you always say as a kid, play to the whistle. I've got to still play the ball. If you're offside, you're interfering with me. If you are in the goalkeeper's eye line and the ball is heading towards you, you are interfering with play. Because, I mean, remember the Rashford goal against Man City, where he's offside, he's run towards the ball, and then Akanji can't come to the ball because there's a man there. I think it's Bruno Fernandes comes along, gets the ball. They take Rashford out, and Akanji is so much closer than Fernandes was, but he couldn't go because he's going to be passed around. That's interfering with play. So to me, that's a very simple decision. If I am affecting the defender or the goalkeeper directly, so you're in my view line, or I know you're within a distance where I know, right, I've got to get this ball away. I can't bring it down. I've got to get it away because you're there. You're interfering. I mean, it's the same as like other way round and forwards. If I recklessly lunge in but miss everything, it's still a foul because the intent is there. The intent is there. You're offside. Get fucked. So that's how I'd say it. I think that's harsh. Should be offside. 6 minutes is a joke. You can literally, if you think, right, he's offside, the referee in charge, come and have a look at this. Here's the 3 angles. Bang, bang, bang. What do you think? Is he interfering with play? Yes or no? Referee should now be able to, especially now, we've only seen it a couple of times, go into the monitor and go, no, I'm happy with my original decision. Get fucked. See you later. Why not?
Yeah.
Screens, just shut on there, like the rugby do. Shut it on there. They don't need to go to a monitor. Just show me on there. Look, this is where it is. Let everyone see it.
So the line there is the player in the light blue in Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
I've drawn a line there. He's clearly the closest towards the goal, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gone black again.
He's clearly the closest towards the goal. So that was discovered and figured out within seconds. 6-minute 45 in because he ducked to let the ball go over his shoulder. Was he interfering or not? It's not even the gripe about whether the goal was a goal or not. The gripe is, for today's subject, is Premier League football dying? How are you making the crowd or the TV viewers who pay shitloads of money for Sky or BT Sports or Amazon or whatnot to be sitting there for near on 7 minutes whilst you're faffing about with this technology that you brought in, first of all, doesn't work, and then the semi-automated offside communication lines have gone down, so they're having to go back to drawing lines on the screen and seeing if someone's toenail is on or not. You don't see that in any other country. You don't see these VAR controversies when they use VAR major tournaments. In fact, for the World Cup, it worked quite well. You know, for things like the goal line technology, that worked quite well. It's either holding the balls over the line or not. It's black and white. Third thing, unless you've got anything else to say on VAR being my second gripe in the Premier League, the third thing is I don't know how long we can sustain this model with the amount of money in the Premier League, because it's all about the money now, and I feel like at some point the arse is going to fall out of it. Your thoughts on that?
100%. I think it will. I think if you're looking at it now, there's been a lot of entertainment in the Spanish league, a lot of entertainment in the Bundesliga, a lot of entertainment in the Serie A. How is the Premier League the best league anymore? That we've got the most competitive league, yeah, I'll give you that. The richest league, yeah, I'll give you that. You could look, you go as far as like look at the 3 championship teams, second year running, 3 come up, 3 go down. When's that going to change? That's the idea of the Premier League being the most competitive is because anybody could beat anybody. Same 3 going up, same 3 go down. That's boring. That's not what next. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. And as for the VAR, to me, VAR with the amount of money that's in the technology, this should be easy. Like bang, this is the situation. Yes, no, done. You should have a time cap, 90 seconds. 90 seconds, done. If you can't find out a reason to disallow the goal in 90 seconds, give the goal. Move on. Give the goal.
Everyone has the same boring style of play. VAR is not being adopted properly. There's a huge disparity between the top 6 and the rest. There's a huge disparity between the Premier League and the Championship. Let us know in the comments below. Is the Premier League dying? Like, subscribe, let us know your thoughts. We see you soon.
Peace.